Mic check. Hey, can y'all hear me? Is anybody here? I am sorry. I was ready, but then the hotel was messing up with my room, so they had to upgrade me to the suite. And here I am trying to reset up. 1 second. All right. Can y'all hear me? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna bring up the charts pretty soon here. Yo, sorry if the mic is messed up. I'm on the road for work, so your boy is doing what he can. It's probably like a little cloudy, but who cares about my face, right? We're about to look at the charts here, so. All right, but sounds like the mic is good, so I'm gonna just roll with it. Turn me up a little bit. Man, they messed me up, man. I was in the middle of a futures trade, and I had to pack up all my stuff. And I could have closed out of my position, or whatever. I'm up, like, but at the same time, like, that shit cost me money. I didn't want to re-enter because if I re-entered, then I would have been way away from my stop. So risk management would have been out of whack. So I'm just letting it ride, and if I hit, I hit. So let's see what happens. All right, let's get into it. Man, this work stuff is killing me. All right, trading view. Let's get these charts on the screen. All right. Y'all about to see me do like some finagling, moving stuff around or whatever, but it is what it is. I don't got time to be messing around. All right. Transform, fit to screen. Get my bearings together. Right now I'm in this play, and I'm just kind of waiting to see, like, with all the weakness that we got. I captured like the shorts here, and my stop right now is this zone. So, but I got back in. So I'm sorry, my stop is here now. So I got back in, and it's like a bad entry for me, but I'm up. I'm probably gonna get out of this so I can just focus on working the charts for y'all real quick. How much am I up? Fucking not enough. Come on now. All right. I got my other chart up, so that's fine. While this chart is going, hold up. Let me get this on the screen. Zoom it up. All right, so let's go to Netflix. I'm watching this chart on another screen too, so I'm not really worried about it. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, cool. Let's get out of this. So I wanted to talk about Netflix real quick, all right? The reason why is because I was looking at Netflix a while ago, and like before we ran up to 1,000, right? Like, and my plan was what I was hoping for was for us to have a good sell off before we ripped up, because I knew that this TKO / WWE news was coming out. In WWE, if y'all don't know, TKO, UFC, WWE, they've been doing numbers. So, and just so you can see it, if I go here, TKO, this is another stock that, like, it's been on my list, but I can't have y'all play it because the options are trash. Right? So like this was like an investment stock for me, but I missed my entry around 117 or something like that. Yeah. So like this was my entry and I missed it, and I missed calling it out. Just let me get busy. But this is TKO. Let me go to the week view so you can see it. And these are the guys that owns the WWE. Right? This is the company that The Rock sits on the board of directors for. Right? And WWE has literally been doing numbers. So I'm looking at this and looking at Netflix, and I assume because they aired today is why we got this pop. But now we're hitting an ascending line of resistance on the TKL piece. So now I'm looking at Netflix. Now I'm going to assume that this is like this might be a sell off. Like as much as I want, like as much as I want to say it's gonna rock it, but it could be a sell off just because the hype is here, but the data isn't in. So like nobody knows how much numbers Netflix is doing with WWE, like adding it as like a sport entertainment piece of their portfolio. So we just don't know yet, right? So that's why I'm looking at it as an investment right now and not as necessarily an option strategy. So I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna take a look at this and then see what we got here. And if y'all have any questions, just let me know. But I'm gonna get rid of some stuff. And before I continue, let me see if I can pull the chat to the side just in case. Yeah, I'm about to get slapped on this my futures contract. I can already see it. I'm about to get slapped. And I'm not happy about it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make a decision quick. Nope. I'm gonna hang tight, but it doesn't look good. So, anyway, Jay's here. We got 3 other people. All right, let me make it short and quick. All right, so here we go with Netflix. Now, this is a little like a straight bullet, so it's a little harder to chart because we're just essentially in the uptrend, right? We just had a little bit of pullback since we exceeded $900, but it's okay. This is our range. So like I always bracket, kind of like the range in which I'm trading. And as of right now, this is the range I'm trading. And until we break above 941 or break below 702, this is range bound. So I'm going to say that we're bullish overall, but hold up, let me just see. Okay. All right. Sorry, they kind of killed my energy a little bit, y'all. Like I've had 3 issues happen while I was in this hotel, and I normally never have issues. And if I do have issues, I'm not the one to complain much, but like this was just getting ridiculous. So here we are. Refrigerator went out. Fucking the power outlets weren't working, and I'm not in a trash hotel. Like I'm in a business hotel, and never had these issues before. But it is what it is. I'm in a suite now, so I should be happy, right? Nah. More space doesn't do really much for me. I don't care. All right, 767. 767. All right. So this is what I got for Netflix right now. All right. So essentially, we fell below 883, and hold on, let me just zoom in to a more closer view. So this is what we have going on. We have a triple top essentially, right? If we go to the day chart, is it more of a head and shoulders? It's a head and shoulders on the day chart. All right. So y'all see that, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, right? So now we're at this neckline essentially, and we have a decision to make. Essentially, if we fall below 883 and we have a bar that opens below this level, then likely we're going to head down to where I'm thinking is going to be 826.86. Okay. Now, if we find strength above 883, okay, then likely we're going to retrace up to this line right here to about what's that, 920, 912. Okay. So about 911, 912. I'm gonna just draw a line right there right now. And I'm assuming that if we do come up this much, then we're likely to see a rejection here. So this is kind of important, like as far as how I'm gonna move with Netflix. So either A, if we bounce back and stay above 883, then I'm looking for the retest here at 911.51. If we retest, and let's say I see like an inverted hammer or something like that, then I see us coming back to, break through this, head here, retrace, down, okay? That's what I see happening, okay? The other option is that we head up, because this is where we are, and I'm gonna do a separate line in different colors. So we hit this line, we retrace halfway to the bottom of this neck, and then here, and then we retest the high, okay? So those are the two scenarios to which I think we're gonna move. I'm up $770 right now on this play. All right, hold up. Rail's cooking. Come on, keep going. $890. I don't think I can. I can't share this screen, but I can send a screenshot. I can't share the screen because they don't allow it. Give me a minute. I gotta close this position. Hold up. Let's see here. So I'm eating through demand, which is great. And ideally, I want to fall to 21,673. I'm playing futures right now, y'all. So just bear with me. And I'm at the bottom of demand right now. So like, if we can fucking fall all the way through. Let me see the weakness. I got the increase in the volume. Come on, selling pressure. 810. I'm up. 930. I'm up. Come on, keep going. I'm about to move my stop because I don't care. I just want to save my money. All right. 930. We just opened below demand zone. Come on, don't do me like that. I don't want to close my position. Just fall. Just fall. Y'all bear with me. I won't be long. There we go. That's a stack. Come on. Keep going. That's a stack. Come on now. About to be scary. Oh, that's 2 stacks. Let's go. Let's go. All right, hold up. I got to screenshot this. I'm going to share it. What your boy is doing right now. Patience. Hold up. I'm still up. I'm not stopped out yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's go. Keep going. Hold up. Flush. Do not stop me out. I'm kind of mad because at this point I would have a position trimmed and I would still have like a runner. Okay. But essentially something happened with my contract, so I couldn't do it that way. Just fall, dude. Come on, dog. I'm gonna go to 1 minute so we can see what it looks like. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna move my stop loss right above this level. I don't care. 728. Yeah. This is where my stop is right now. I'm not playing no games. I'm up $1,800. I'm gonna draw this line. So y'all just see this is where my stop is. And that's a doji, so that's good. So that means that we should fall some more. Come on. Up 8. You're good. It's all not. Hey, I appreciate you. For being patient. So right now, like, my stop loss is like just 7 points. So this line right here, 7 points. But as long as we don't touch this line, man, I'm printing. This right here, this little red line you see, this is a ascending line of support. But I'm hoping that we just break through this and then just bleed into this like higher time frame demand zone. Just bleed into it and then head to 21,698. Come on now, hurry up. So when this play is over, I already have a screenshot set up, but when we done, I'm gonna screenshot it. Nope, there it is. I'm tapped out. It is what it is. I'm happy, even though this is probably
order canceled.
I screwed myself. So what I would do right now, I would I'm going down to like one contract, and I'm gonna do another sale. So and I just did one contract because I'm taking risk off, but I don't think it's done running. So I'm already in. I just got they just pulled out
Order submitted
and kicked me out of my position and just cost me, I don't know, I cost myself because I was so tight. But I'm still in it with one contract and I'm up $100 just off of that quick little dip. Man, but that would have been about 2,500 bucks off of just this little move right there from red down to the blue. And this blue is the demand zone. But yeah, so in my journal, I have it where I would press a button, or not press a button, I would circle an option, and it'll let me know whether or not my target was hit, or my target was adjusted, or my target hit a trail, or yeah, it'll be any of those options. And in this instance, my target was adjusted, and what that tells me, like when I'm reviewing my whole journal, it tells me that like I am, if this is consistent, right, and then like the play continue to ran because I'll annotate the max risk or the max reward of that play. If I see a consistency of me moving my target and it being hit, but the play continues to run, that means that I'm trading out of fear, and that means that my trades, my stops are too tight, right? So that's why that's what my journal would do for me. So that's what I will annotate after this. But I'm still in this play on one contract, and I'm up 110 bucks. Now I'm okay with that. I'm making 100 bucks right now on one contract off of this move from red to here, and I'm still going. Man, I should have held on to 8. All right. So while this cooks, because it don't matter. If it trips, it trips. It's one contract. I'll make about $100 on it. I'm gonna shoot you a screenshot, and then I'm gonna get back to Netflix, and I'm also gonna give you guys a contract on Netflix. The goal isn't necessarily to play options, but we can play options on Netflix. Oh, we got one viewer, so it's just you and me, Jay. So it is what it is. It's late. I'll stop. All right, let's just get back to Netflix.
Order canceled.
All right. So I gave you the move on Netflix, right? So what am I looking at? And for bullish, right? Meaning if I see like a bullish momentum above 883, then I'm likely to grab a call around 899, right? And then in hopes that we just blow past that and hit 912, and then I'll be in intrinsic value. So I'm gonna take a look at a contract for Netflix right now. All right. I'm here. What's up, Joji? Half asleep. I promise I won't be long. But I had to make my money. So I was fortunate enough that it played my way. But they tried to mess with your boy today in this hotel, man. I was not too happy about it. So if I do this, there you go. Y'all see that? So 1800 is what I made on that play. It's just a zoomed in view. It's a lot of chops, like a 30 second or 30 seconds to 2 minute time frame, but that just happened. So that's dope. And then overall, just know I was down in that position though earlier. So like I kind of like clawed my way back. That shit happens, right? So overall on the day though, I'm up. So that's all that matters across multiple contracts. Hey, what's up, everybody? We got 6 people watching. Hey, bro, an extra 100 is still money in your. Hey, shout out to you, 100%. Can you explain that mini? What mini is? I don't get it exactly. No rush, no deep explanation. Just a quick. Oh, you mean like mini versus micros? Like as far as like futures contracts go? While you answer that, I'm gonna find a contract for Netflix, okay? And then I'm gonna get back to y'all. 1 second. Netflix. So I'm looking at a call and I'm looking at a put for Netflix, and then I'm gonna make sure I have enough time. Netflix moves really quick, so I don't need like I'm looking for like this week, and I'll hold it for like 24 hours. And if it doesn't move the way I want it to move in 24 hours, then I'm just gonna just keep it moving, right? Like I'm not gonna hold it. But if I look at the 8.99 call, they don't have one. So let's say the $900 call, that's 420 at the current level right now. So that's a well play, right? Like if you don't have the bag like that, it is what it is. Now, here's the thing though. Here's the risk. Here's where the risk comes in on Netflix, like where you can make bank on Netflix. Now this level at 883, right? We know that if we find support above this or bar close opens above, we have confirmation above this level, rather it's momentum or whatever, right? Then there is a chance for us to go and retest a high of 941. So we don't need to stop at 899. That was just again to see if we can get intrinsic value. So let's see what 911 looks like. And then that contract is okay. Let's say 912.50. 912.50 on this week expiration is a 13 delta, but imagine you buy a 912 contract, but it runs all the way to 941, right? That would be dope. And I'm about to share with you the contract that I'm looking at potentially getting in, and then I will show you what it looks like as far as profitability standpoint goes on that same contract. So let me share this. Is my Bluetooth off? Yeah, that's why. Rewind. Sorry, I'm a little behind the stream because I winded up. So my comments are a little bit out of time. Thank you. No, I hear you. But to answer, I'm about to share the contract that I'm looking at to everybody. But as it relates to the futures, there's minis and there's micros, and essentially it's just how many. It's just like it's like the size. It's the size of the play. It's like what they're worth. So like a mini futures is each it moves like a quarter of a tick. So so 1 tick equals 25 cents, right? Or 25. So you times that by 4, that gives you 1 tick, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but a micro, I don't play micros, but I want to say they're like 15. I think they're like half of that. There's a table that I have, like a cheat sheet that tells me what the values and stuff are. I'll share it with you, but I just know that one. Sorry, 1 second. So essentially, like yeah, one tick is like $1 or something like that. So yeah, like I drum it up as $5 per point, if that makes sense. So 10 points, like 10-point move on one contract is $50, right? That same 10-point move on a micro might be like 25. I think it's less than half. It might be like 15 cents. So there's an equation for it, man. I'll have to just give it to you because I'm not the expert when it comes to explaining that stuff, and that's why I don't really talk about futures right now. I just know how to play it. That's about it. So I just know how to make money. So as I'm moving this contract over here, I'm gonna reset. And my brain is way off, bro. Like, I'm sorry, fit the screen. I'll say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm just I'm tired. But this is the contract, okay? This is the contract I'm looking at. Now, that contract, I'm about to share with you what it looks like if we hit. Because notice that we're kind of far out of the money, right, for our target. We're at 883. We're trying to hit 911, but essentially, I'm going to show you what it looks like if we hit 911 and what it looks like if we hit the 941 on the same contract. 881. We're going to say one contract on this one would expire the 10th. And then this is 912. Okay. I'm going to share it with y'all. Okay, so y'all see it says $200, right? That's the high end of the spread. So this one has like the spread, like the low end, the bid for that Netflix contract is $164. So it's pretty much a dolphin play. But you can pay more. Like, that's why I only play the bid button when I play Netflix, because if you play the mid or the ask, you're instantly in red the moment you buy the play. Okay, so I'm going to go from 883 to 941, 945, calculate. I'm about to screenshot this and share it. I'm going to show you, let's go here. Y'all going to be like, no way, it's that much. And I'm going to be like, yes way, it's that much. And this is how we eat off of Netflix all the time, but when we play it. Yeah, my bad, Jay. Like, how I sounded dumb as hell trying to explain that to you too, man. Like, yeah, but essentially minis cost more than micros. That's what it boils down to. But it's a higher risk, you get higher reward. That's what it is. All right, so I'm going to show you what I got here. As soon as it shares, sent. Come on, hurry up. And then I'm probably about to wrap this up real quick, all right? Unless somebody has questions. So this right here, fit to screen, transform. This right here, this is how I gauge, like, sometimes what I'm gonna do as far as like contract selection goes. Like, what's my target, and then what's the max profit potential, and what's the minimum profit, or like my targets. Take profit 1, take profit 2, and then like my max, and then where's my stop, right? So like I look at a chart like this, and this tells you that at 940, right? Like the high is 941.40, but at 940, that's a 1,649% move on one contract, right? And that takes your $200. Actually, this contract, I think I selected 164. So if I played the bid of $164, right, this can get you $2,705. So I set it up as if I bought it tomorrow, and then I closed it on the 8th. So bought it on the 7th, closed on the 8th. This is what I'm looking at, right? And then on the low, let's just say we only reached the halfway point, right? We only reached the halfway point of, let's 9, 11, 18. Well, that on this table, this table will get you about 400% gain. So you'll turn $164 into $657. So that's kind of that's how I'm looking at this contract if we're bullish. Okay, so y'all can write this down, take a picture, screenshot, whatever. But again, above 883.20, I'm looking at that contract, and then I'm looking to see how we react to this level. Okay. And then you can look historically to see how we've reacted to this level. Rejected, right? Here, we have bullish momentum, and then we have this doji, but it's green, and it was like a gap up, right? And it's above the line, so that's solid, right? This was a false breakdown, right? And then gapped up, right? So what happens when we fall below? Well, you see it, right? This one was a hammer, dropped below, looks like it was going to whip back into it, but no, just gave you another hammer, and then you had an inverted hammer here. So, but the fact that the bar opened below the line was confirmation that we were probably headed back towards this 883. Now, this is the day time frame, so it looks like everything is pretty tight, but, you know, let's look at it at a closer view, okay? So let's just act like we're teeing it up for tomorrow. I'm going to get rid of this right here. Hold up. But raw is dope. So hold up. I gotta get that back on the screen. Chart show blocked. I'm sorry. Thank you. Chart show blocked. Got you. Boom. Okay. Thank you. Yep. All right. So I'm getting rid of these lines here essentially. Okay. Because we already said what could happen. You know what? I gotta do this, so I gotta screenshot it because I like to see if my levels are on point, like my drawings sometimes. So I just wanna I'm gonna screenshot this and then just see how it lines up in the morning. And screenshot Netflix. And then I'm going to show you how we can look for tomorrow at a closer view, okay? I'm using a computer's mic, so hopefully it's not coming off bad. You can hear me okay, talking normal in this hotel. All right, so I'm on the 65-minute chart, and now I'm pretending like we're about to look at a play for tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I do is kind of look at the pattern or the trend that we're in. So we had this uptrend, right? And then it looks like we had our triple top, or, you know, our inverted, our head and shoulders, whatever you want to call it. So we broke down past this neckline, and now we fell below 883. So now we're trying to see, will we reject here and continue down, hence this white line, or will we break above and then continue up? So the first thing I'm going to do is draw this line right here because it's a descending, hold up, it's a descending channel. So this is bearish, right? So now it's very clear, right? Just looking at this alone that we're looking for a breakout, correct? Okay, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. When you say how it lines up in the morning, are we talking over the first hour, first 15 minutes, 5 minutes, increments, or what? So I'm looking at swing trades, Jay. So when I'm looking at swing trades, typically I'm looking at like the 65-minute, 1 hour chart, something like that. So I look at that to see how those candles are finishing, and then, but I zoom in to determine like my entry. So like I might look at a 15-minute or even a 5-minute, just depending on what I see, for a proper entry for a position like this. Okay. But the main thing is making sure that I see strength above or below this line. All right. So what do I see here? Okay, hold up. Hopefully that explains some things. So I want y'all to pay attention to this channel, okay? Now, I'm going to point something out to you. Let's see if I can do it like that. I like that better. Okay. So I know we wicked out, but there's false breakouts and stuff like that, whatever, right? I just want to see 3 points of contact when I connect these. So the more contacts, the better at the end of the day. But one thing I notice is that we're hitting bottom, right? We're hitting hitting top, right? But we stop hitting the bottom, right? Instead, we are shooting up, but this little piece right here showing that we're losing some momentum. But I have to look at the volume and make sure that that's what's actually happening. We have an imbalance, and then I assume that this is going to be demand for us right here. So let me go ahead and let me take a look at the volume here. So we got this pop, and then yeah, so this is demand now officially. So, but we can't be fooled because we're still demand. We can't be fooled because we're still below this key level that I just drew up, right? So, but as we move over and we look at this volume piece right here, right, the volume was decreased. This is right around close, but we didn't close yet. So right before close, we had buying pressure, right? So this looks scary because it's a spinning top or a little doji, but we're in the after hours, so we don't know where this is. The only way we know right now is if we go to Robinhood and we check the overnight hours and then see how we compare. And I'm about to do it right now. Netflix, we're at 880.39. So right now, 880. Netflix is right here, okay, in the overnight hours. So we're gonna trade probably until open between this range, okay, and now we're gonna need a breakout, okay. So if we don't break above, then we're screwed. But this is what we got. All right. So I'm gonna say this real quick. Now I said we had to break above here, but that doesn't mean that we can't necessarily find a position for longs sooner. It really depends, because remember, this is demand right now. So this could pull back a little bit, but as long as if it pulls back, if we stay above this middle line right here and we spike or wick out of demand, then we have a strong chance of just continuing towards the upside. So either A, we break and then we confirm above and we go long, or B, we fall, right, and we find strength here at demand and then we look to go long. Now, of course, if we're going long here, then our contract doesn't need to be 941 anymore, does it? Or 911 no more, does it? No, it might. If we fall all the way down to 874, maybe we just do 890, right? We'll just go to the recent high, right? 892 or whatever, okay? So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Hopefully that makes sense. I didn't give y'all a put option for the downside, but essentially, yeah, you can play this down to here too, but the contracts are probably going to be a little bit more expensive because we're in this downtrend, but I think it's temporary. Essentially, this whole section up here above this blue line is bullish territory. So, I mean, we can pull all the way down back. We can pull all the way back down here, like I said, and then continue upward and make new highs. We're just waiting for a moment. But I'm letting you know I'm paying attention to Netflix. If we fall, I love to get it right here. I'm buying shares, and I'm buying calls. If we break below this even, then 100% shorten this all the way down to 766. But just saying. I just gave you a couple scenarios, so hopefully it makes sense. Any questions? Will you post a play when you get in? Maybe. I can't promise you that, doji. And the reason why is because you never know what I'm doing. Like, I have meetings all day tomorrow. I might see it and boom, just press it and go. That's why I'm telling y'all right now, so you can make the decision yourself. Netflix ain't no joke. You know, sometimes I don't tell people when I'm getting into Netflix because it's a high risk play. So you got to kind of be on your P's and Q's and make that decision for yourself. There's a lot of money to be lost with Netflix, especially if you play it wrong. So I gave you what my thoughts were, and you have to make the decision whether or not you want to play it. Will you put it in the playlist? Oh, the video? Yeah. I'll put the video on the playlist. Any questions? So, those that are here, we got 5 people. Just know, like, videos like this, again, doing breakdowns and stuff of plays. This is the the breakdown before I take action. Then we take action, and then I would do another live to break down the play of what went well or what didn't go well, right? And that is reserved for orcas and anglers. That's it, right? And that's because look what time it is. Your boy, I gotta work tomorrow. So, but I wanted to do this because of what just happened with Netflix and stuff, and it just makes sense. And I just wanted to take care of the community because I'm on the road. Why not? I might go live again tomorrow. I'm in a hotel for today, tomorrow, and I'm back on the road tomorrow, or back on the road on the 9th. That's my birthday. God dang it. Your boy's birthday is on the 9th. Okay. So I'll be traveling the day before my birthday. So on the 8th, I may or may not go live for my birthday, but we'll see. Hey, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Cool. Thank you for the lesson. Have a good day. Hey, shout out to y'all. Y'all have a good one. I will see some of y'all on a couple, tomorrow? Because I got some trainings to do tomorrow. We're going to get into it, dive into this stuff a little bit deeper. And yeah, whoever just joined, this will be in the playlist, and you'll be able to rewatch it. But it's definitely, I think it's worth to watch because it's a Netflix breakdown, and I also give you the call option, the contract that I'm looking at hopping into, okay? All right. All right, that is all, guys. Y'all have a good night. Please hit the like button, and all that good stuff, even though it's just a private one, but it is what it is. Take care.